Welcome back to another episode of Communicate with Nate. It's so great to have you back again. I had a lot of people comment on my last video about Philippine English, and a lot of people mentioned something called Taglish, or in American English, Taglish. That's what we're going to talk about today. What is Taglish, you ask? Well, it's a blend of Tagalog and English, two languages that are widely spoken in the Philippines. Taglish is a form of what's called in linguistics code switching, which means switching between two different languages, even just during the same conversation, sometimes in the same sentence. In this video, I'm going to explain why and how Filipinos use Taglish in their daily lives. So sit back and relax and enjoy this little journey about the fascinating world of Taglish.
Magandang gabi po. We're so honored to be here. I hope you're honored too. We're here to honor you.
First, you might ask, why? Why would anyone mix two languages? You might ask, especially in cultures where they only speak one language. Well, there are many reasons for that. One of them is historical. The Philippines has a history of being colonized for about 333 years by the Spanish. And then later, from 1898 until the mid-19th century, the Philippines was under American control. So the Philippines have been influenced by the Spanish, the Americans, and then many words in the Philippine languages, such as in Tagalog, you have many words from Spanish in those languages, such as mesa, silla, cuarto. Also, many Filipino names are Spanish. You see Juan, Maria. Starting in the 1900s, American English actually became the language of education for the people. Government, and it became a lingua franca, which means a language that can be used among different ethnic groups. There are over 170 languages in the Philippines, so English acted as a bridge to be able to allow people from different ethnicities to communicate with each other back in those days. Before that, it was Spanish. Before that, it appears to have possibly been Malay, which was used as a lingua franca in that whole Southeast Asia region. Another reason why Filipinos often use Taglish is because of very practical reasons. They have been educated in English, but the language of the heart is often the home language. But English is often the language that is used in school. And so when they're talking about a scientific subject, they might want to use a lot of English. Sometimes there are concepts or words that are easier to express in either English or Tagalog. If you want to express your emotions or feelings, a Tagalog speaker would often want to say it in Tagalog.
Posporo ka ba?
Bakit?
Kasi match tayo.
Keep in mind, I'm saying Tagalog, but Taglish is not the only mixed language with English in the Philippines. This is also done with Bisaya, like Bislish. Every other language in the Philippines also has a variation where it's highly mixed with English. Every major language in the Philippines appears to have a register which is highly mixed with English, something like Taglish, but with other languages as well. Important note. So by switching between the two languages, in short, it allows people to switch between different parts of their brain where they've stored different information. It's also a social thing. Taglish can show your identity, your personality, can show your mood even. If you want to sound more educated or sophisticated, sometimes people want to use more English in their speech, even though I think it sounds totally awesome as well and educated when I hear people using like the deep words. Cebuano, like silsila sa imong alimpatakam. I like those. Anyway, going back, if you want to sound more casual or friendly, you would probably speak the local variety of your language without as much English. Taglish and other languages that mix with English, they can also be used to show humor or sarcasm or irony. So for example, if someone's mocking someone or something, they might use a funny combination of English and Tagalog words. Now that we know why Filipinos use Taglish, let's take a look at a few examples of how it's actually used. Here's some examples of inserting English into Tagalog sentences. Kumusta ka na? How are you? I'm okay lang naman. I'm okay only. Ano ang ginagawa mo? I'm watching Netflix lang. Another way they can be mixed is by using two different sentences, alternating between the two languages. For example, ang ganda ng movie na yan. Yeah, I agree. Sobrang nakakaiyak. Yeah, I agree. It's very tear-jerking. Hindi ko pa napapanood yan. Oh, you should watch it now. It's really good. A third way is by combining the two languages together and making new words or phrases. For example, nosebleed. This is to be used when something was not understood. Bongga. Ang bongga ng outfit mo. Your outfit is bongga. So there you have it, guys, a brief introduction to Taglish. I hope you learned something new and enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll be very happy. And I'll continue to make more videos like this. And if you have any questions or comments about Taglish, please let me know in the comments below. We can discuss other topics as well. Remember, guys, I made this video because I saw how people were fascinated by this topic. And so I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks, guys. Until next time.